Hello, juniors. This is Mr. D. I just want to be able to help you out a little bit today with a shortcut that we're going to use the application called School Finder on I Have a Plan Iowa. Again, we're utilizing this in many ways. One reason is when we go to the college fair here coming up September 27th, we want to make sure that you have some ideas for which colleges you want to talk to, as there'll be more than 70 there. So we'll need to narrow down our selections somewhat. And then just see what colleges around the country that you're interested in. But here's a shortcut. So after you get logged in, go ahead and click on College Planning. It'll take you to this screen, and then you're going to explore schools. Now once you hit that screen, you just need to scroll down to where it says School Finder. If you click on School Finder, you're going to be set up. You're going to be set up to explore a lot of different schools around our country. Now, once you get to the School Finder and you've read and understand the instructions, you can really narrow down your options the best that you can here. What's going to be important to you? So I'm starting over here. How are we going to, with all the schools in Iowa, with all the schools in the country, perhaps, how are we going to narrow things down and really see schools that are interesting to us? So on the side here you have different categories: key facts, admissions, cost and financial aid, academics, student body, sports, campus life and services, Career Connect. So there are many different options here. And what I'd like you to do is to narrow it down as much as you'd like. For the purposes of just this example, I'm going to narrow just a few categories down. I'll start with location. Maybe I'm just looking for schools in the Midwest. If so, I would click Midwest, and then I would search schools all through the Midwest. Maybe I'm just looking for Iowa, so I would do that. So we can see our matches. Now there's going to be that are here 66 schools in Iowa, but I want to narrow it down even more. I want to narrow it down based on school size. And maybe I want to go to a very large school, a university, over 20,000. Okay, supersized. Maybe I want to go to a really small one, under 2,500. Whatever you think might fit your needs. Maybe you can click more than one. But for our purposes, I'm just going to click extra small. So now I'm looking at schools in Iowa that are under 2,500. There are 37 of them. Okay, now maybe I want to continue narrowing down my choices. And maybe I want to go to extracurricular activities, campus life. What do I want to make sure my college has in terms of extracurricular activities? Well, definitely a radio station. Maybe I want to work at a radio station. Maybe I want to be a part of the student government. Maybe campus-based religious organizations are important, or maybe social fraternities and sororities are important. So now we'll just click and take your time with that, but now we're down to 8 in Iowa that meet that category. Maybe I want to narrow it down even more. Okay, maybe I want to look at gender balance. That'd be an interesting one. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe you want a co-ed college, women's college, whatever it is for you. So here we're, again, kind of focusing on what it is that's going to be important to you in a college. Student to faculty ratio, maybe that's going to be important. Maybe 15 students to 1 faculty or better. Now you're going to see your matches. So once you have completed that, it's time to really start exploring. You can compare your selections, but let's say I'm looking at Coe College here. You're not only going to look at Coe College at a glance, but you can look at their admissions. You can look at their student life. You can see the total number of graduates, campus size, 70 acres, living on, how many people live on campus, how many people live in the co-ed dorms, freshmen living on campus, study facilities. Really, there's just so much on here. Academics, about each of these colleges that you should be able to spend some time. But the key is, once you're done with that, you're going to need to save it to your portfolio. Okay, you need to save at least 3 of these to your portfolio before it'll allow you to continue. So once you're done with saving that one, you can review another school. Maybe I'm going to review Luther. Once I've reviewed it, if I like it and I want to save it to my portfolio, you need to do that at least 3 times. 3 schools before it'll allow you to continue.